consultative meetings includes our engagements with the provinces, the 10 provinces in Zimbabwe. 2 weeks ago, we were in Matabeleland, where we attended to Ghana State University and Matabeleland North. We had a session in Rwanda and Matabeleland South. Last week, we were in Mashonaland Central, the Buea province. Then we went to Mashonaland West, where we were out at the Cat Hotel. And today is the 6th stakeholder consultative sessions under the 10 provinces, and we are here in Masvingo province. As you might be aware, the national priorities of NDS 1 include human capital development and innovation. The national priority is creating a knowledge-driven economy for sustainable growth and innovation to achieve industrialization and modernization of Zimbabwe. And in line with His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe's mantra of building a prosperous Zimbabwe, leaving no one and no place behind, we are here today to understand the skills landscape in Masvingo. This province in Zimbabwe has its own uniqueness, and the uniqueness of each province calls for a customized skills development agenda. What skills do we require in Masvingo to drive the national GDP of the province? What skills do we require in Masvingo province to manifest the priorities of Masvingo economic development plan? So the key question we are going to interact with today is, do we have adequate, critical, and relevant skills to explore and exploit the natural resource endowments in Masvingo province? Do we have adequate, critical, and relevant skills to explore and exploit the natural resource endowments in Masvingo province? And to do so, we are going to be guided by Masvingo province economic development plan. And we are also guided by the national vision and development strategy pillars. Pillar number 1 is the industrialization. Industrialization of Masvingo. Number 2, social development in Masvingo. Number 3, infrastructure and utilities. Infrastructure and utilities. Number 4, youth, gender, sports, and culture. Youth, gender, sports, and culture. Number 5, rural development. Rural development. Number 6, modernization through ICT and digital technology. Modernization through ICT and digital technology. And lastly, number 7, governance. So the question is, do we have the relevant, adequate, and ethical skills to manifest these 8 pillars in this program? As an example, when we were in Matabeleland South, the management and resource development of Masvingo activity. But if you get to Matabeleland South, there is no production of Masvingo. making my choice. And our people are there with that resource involved. We have a lot of minds in different communities, but the communities in those communities are not getting any value to those resources. So this conversation is centered on the community at large. What do we need to do? What skills we require to ensure that we manifest value in this world? We see objectives that we need to achieve at the end of the day. Number one, understanding the current skills landscape. Understanding the current skills landscape is the development master plan in the world. We want to understand the current skills landscape vis-a-vis the development plan in this world. Objective number two, to get an application of the current skills development efforts in the world. An application of the current skills development efforts in the world, challenges and possible partnerships that are skills development efforts, challenges, possible partnerships required in these programs. We are when we were in National Central, there is oil and gas in National Central, but the universities in that province have no faculty of oil and short around oil and gas. Get the resources in that province. Number three, to understand the resource endowment in Masvingo province. Resource endowment in Masvingo province. And the relevant skills that are in short supply. What are the resources in Masvingo province and the relevant skills in short supply? And we want to look at resources development from the grassroots level. When we were told that there is a lot of grass in money, but eventually people take over that. Because instead of doing hay bathing, take that grass to manipulate and feed the lives of my people. So these are sources that we tend to ignore as we focus on minerals, for example. So this is the conversation we want to have throughout the day as we interact together. At this moment in time, allow me to invite the Secretary, Dr.
In absentia, I invite join us. Secretary for Skills Audit and Development, Ambassador Chitika, is absent, but President April and Mr. Children, I gather we have invited Vice-Chancellors of universities for their representatives here present, senior government officials, representatives from urban and rural council, calls from our vocational training colleges, business member organizations, sectors of industry and commerce, non-governmental organizations, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you, more so to this provincial skills consultation workshop, which is being held by the newly established Ministry of Skills Audit and Development, hosted at Clever's Lakeview Resort and Conference Center. I want to applaud you all for spending extra time from a very schedule and dedicating this day to attend this important workshop. Today's workshop is a crucial event for all of us, as it will provide us with an opportune platform to collectively unpack the skills necessary in our programs. And it's only to remind you that skills development is at the core of any meaningful socio-economic development of any nation. It doesn't matter how fast our natural resource endowment, without the requisite skills, we will be unable to explore and exploit all what we have into tangible, concrete products and services. Our life cannot be shaped by resources alone without of provincial economies. Yours truly, standing before you right now, is going to be presented. Such interventions like this workshop will go a long way to enhance of our provincial community development plan. To that end, ladies and gentlemen, we are implementing economic devolution where provinces and districts will act as economic hubs, competing with each other to attract investment and transform themselves into economic zones with own gross domestic product to ensure sustainability and equitable development of the country. These objectives have some fiscal responsibilities, which include deciding their own budget and setting their own development priorities. We have a provincial economic development plan, ladies and gentlemen, but we need the right human capital to implement and review the plan when necessary. We need the right skills mix. Under growth points, service centers will develop into smaller towns to decongest big cities. Regional disparities in development should be catered for, leaving no one and no place behind. Value addition and beneficiation of resources will explode in each district as exposed in their time. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to achieve all these noble endeavors, human capacity and skills gaps continue to militate against the full implementation of devolution programs across all tiers of government. The development of our province require critical and relevant skills to scale the rural industrialization and exploit indigenous knowledge skills as essential ingredients for the rural development strategy. Using available skills and rural industrialization provides suitable employment to the rural households without involving any dislocation and migration. From this realization, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, in his wisdom, established the Ministry of Skills Audit trademark, he starts with a knowledge-based upper middle income, a knowledge-based. So he values knowledge much, but it is knowledge, skilling, reskilling, which will take us to Vision 2030. Let us all take advantage of this opportunity to share notes on how we can grow our political influence. Is imperative. To that end, universities such as those in our own province, the Great Zimbabwe University, the Reformed Church University, Open University, various vocational skills training centers, Masvingo Polytechnic College, philosophy, of course, teaching, learning, community service, research, innovation, and industrialization. Captains of industry and commerce become key in informing training institutions the skills they require to industrialize and modernize machine. This is all in the face of coming up with a market-facing skills mix. It's no longer just production of graduates which are not compatible with what is required in the market. So we have our captains of industry to assess our training institutions on the caliber of the people, the skills needs that is required. Given that agriculture is the backbone of the economy, there are opportunities to reskill and upskill the construction of jobs and irrigation infrastructure to enhance productivity in the sector. For example, in Masvingo, we also 64% of dairy water. So that means 46% is shared by the other provinces, whilst we enjoy the market, the lion's share. So with so much need for people who are qualified, who are interested in the development of irrigation infrastructure, what are our institutions of higher learning contributing towards that? We also boast of more than 20% of the total head in Zimbabwe. So in terms of value addition in the beneficiation, I got a challenging statistics that only I think about 10% of the eyes are put to use after seeing the video. So all of those are great areas. The idea behind implementation of the process of developing the required human capital should be informed by existing and focus the critical skills that drive economic sectors. There is need for a holistic skills development plan aimed at empowering our workforce with the necessary skills and knowledge to attain that goal. I make reference to that whenever His Excellency is talking about Vision 2030, he emphasizes the fact that knowledge is best. And then he also said about the most essential contribution ever in the field of education, that compounded by a gentleman called Benjamin Bloom. He came up with a taxonomy of learning objectives, whereby he talks about, I think it was 1952, he talks about the three learning domains: cognitive, from application, comprehension, understanding first, knowledge first, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, right up to evaluation. That's the cognitive, talking about knowledge. Above that, the psychomotor skills. So all of those, that's what we need, the psychomotor skills. That has to do with the manual task, doing the thing. And more importantly, Benjamin Bloom also talks about the affective domain, which that I think is the elephant in the room. The affective domain, that to do with the attitude. We might have the cognitive skills, knowledge. We might have the psychomotor skills. We can type a document on a computer, we can drive an automobile, a vehicle. The attitude, I'm talking about the three main domains. The affective domain, from receiving, responding, valuing, to characterization, building characters, enhancing the corrective values. So it's all part of the skills mix. I think it's a challenge to those in the learning institution as we come up with our objectives, learning objectives. So much to gather for the knowledge domain, the cognitive. So much about the psychomotor. By the end of the lesson or by the end of the course, someone should be able to drive the motor vehicle. What about the attitude? So that we keep the right skills mix. So I'm just emphasizing the holistic approach to skill. Maybe it's because we might do too much in some way. I'm fully convinced that the Ministry of Skills Audit and Development will be able to transform the skills landscape, not only for our province, but the nation at large. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, let me emphasize once again that this workshop is a great opportunity to learn the importance of skills development in creating a more sustainable future by equipping individuals with the knowledge and take actions that promote sustainable development. Skilling, upskilling, and reskilling increases productivity, makes our citizens not only employable, but also be able to generate employment opportunities and contribute to poverty eradication. We must begin strengthening the vocational and skills development ecosystem in our country and to bridge the gap between the supply and demand sides of a skilled workforce. I talked in the beginning about market-facing skilling. What does our industry require? What else does our environment require? So that we provide with relevant people. Looking at our skills landscape, you find it's predominantly when it comes to specialization. About 36% of the people are from the education. Only I think 1.4% have ICT skills. So already it's showing that we are lacking somehow. As a province, we have to be honest with our own assessment. I implore all of us at this workshop to open our minds and hearts to new ideas as we come together to learn new skills realities that is relevant to our environment and share the knowledge of our provincial skills landscape. I want to thank the Ministry of Skills Audit and Development for convening this important workshop. We were waiting for it for some time. I equally thank Clever's Lakeview Resort and Conference Center for hosting gentlemen, I wish you all fruitful deliberation, which I hope will result in a comprehensive provincial skills-based report. At this point in time, it is my singular honor and privilege to declare Masvingo Provincial Skills Consultation Workshop officially open. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable. This one
They are honorable. I did it the honorable way. Please take a seat. Thank you so much.
So, you raise fundamental points there, which I hope they started igniting thoughts in us, and understanding that livelihoods cannot be changed with resources alone. We boast as a nation to say we have abundance of resources, minerals and all that, but we have nothing to show of those resources. Confirming that resources alone cannot transform livelihoods. We need the requisite skills. I had the privilege, Doc, of staying in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. They can transform a place within 6 months. In one place they said we need a mountain because there are no mountains there. They started piling stones and sand and they created an artificial mountain, and it has become a tourist attraction. We have mountains here. Are we utilizing them? Or as Zimbabwe, we are actually destroying those mountains and selling the sand and the stones out there. The issue of rural industrialization in Binga, they do baskets with the Binga baskets. How many of us in Zimbabwe have a Binga basket in their homes? Rural industrialization, Rupasa, Rusero, Shaitwa, Nimatsitetedu, and Dara. How many have the Rupasa and Ruseros in their homes? 1, 2, 3. But if we then count how many have Chinese Rusero, Chinese Rupasa, and things like that, you realize that we have more of Chinese Rusero. And they are coming to do those things in their own way and selling them to us. So rural industrialization is the Excellency President is pushing it. It's practical, it's doable. If we really develop the skills to understand that. You mentioned there that the Masvingo province is more than 20% of the cattle held in the country. Do we have a functioning leather processing plant in the province? Do you know that the cowboy hats and boots that we see in the US, much of that we have leather coming from the Netherlands to manufacture cowboy hats and boots? We are just taking that leather out of the country, no processing plant for them. In my rural area, because of this disease, livestock disease, a lot of cattle died, thousands of cattle. Nobody even took leather from that. Just threw those things away. What does that tell us? We don't have next skills, but we have the knowledge, theoretical knowledge. We visited a polytech with the ministry a few weeks ago, and we went into their factory. One of the polytech is using 1972 equipment. Only 2 of those equipment is working. 1972. And graduating students every year out of that factory. We went into their automotive workshop. There is no equipment that is working. But students are graduating with automotive engineering certificates. How then do we expect those learners to contribute and create value that will create an upper middle income economy by 2030? So those are the things that the ministry is working on and trying to address, hence this consultative session. I want us to quickly introduce ourselves for the benefit of the next speaker of the ministry and your expectations from this forum, why this is important. I'll start from
Thank you very much. My name is our friend Masvingo, Vice Principal of Consultation.
Good morning. My name is Professor Emmanuel, Vice Chancellor of Consultation University.
Good morning. My name is the branch administrator.
Thank you. Good morning. This is Professor of Grace Bible University. I'm Professor Bongai now.
Review our expectations from the skills point. It's a new ministry. It's important, it's relevant to machine progress.
Yes, personally, I think it's a critical workshop. It's important that we know what is available in our province and what is there.
The skills gate in our process so that we can make the way forward into a time for this
Good morning. I'm Dr. Naidu, Assistant to the Vice Chancellor. I think the remarks for the University for the Principal University.
Morning. My name is Secretary of the Ministry of Sports Education, Arts and Culture. This program is very important to us as a ministry.
Good morning. My name is Nyangire Mambai.
Principal of Polytechnic. The Ministry of Skills Audit provides a vital link between the skills producers and the skills consumers.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Malapo, the Regional Director for National Museums and Monuments of Zimbabwe. This workshop has come at the right time. Thank you for coming.
My name is Machatame. I come from Chirezi, representing Chirezi Road. I think the introduction is very tenuous, very crucial, very important, but let us what are the local authorities. And this workshop is made me come up with this medical equation. Somehow, my name is Thomas Watson, the monitoring evaluation officer for child specialties, representing official heads. I noticed in our ministry there is a skills gate. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bondes Moyo, Resource Officer at the Ministry of Health and Childcare. I was sitting at the Office of the Constitutional Medical Director.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Nyoni S. Provincial Health Service Administrator with the Ministry of Health and Childcare. I think this new ministry is coming handy. In the ministry, we have very critical areas that still lack in terms of skills, and it's coming in. I think it will help facilitate as a province to get these very key specialties. Thank you.
Very good morning to you all. I'm Masvingo, Education Manager for Zima Gombe. I think this is a good ministry which will assist in making sure that the skills base in the province is wide. Thank you.
contributing 9 million to the recent statistics that are provided by Masvingo. What are we producing? Do we have any money that is coming from Masvingo promoting that?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Robert Fazonisha, acting Dean Faculty of Commerce from Consultation University. And I believe that this is a very important workshop where we are going to see the skills gap so that we can focus on those areas as universities.
Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Esther Joro, Faculty of Education and Social Sciences from Consultation University. I think this is a very important process which we do identifying relevant skills. I believe as universities and faculties and universities we are responsible for network development so the skills audit will empower us to identify the resources and identify relevant course to put in place. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. I'm Dean, Faculty of Arts, Theology, Culture and Heritage Studies from Consultation University. The workshop is very critical in terms of it will help us to see which resources which we have. Now, if we synchronize the resources with the faculty, which programs can the faculty come up with, so that the programs might utilize the resources which we have identified. Then we come up with the skills. Then we have innovation and also development out of it. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Peter Simuso. I'm the District Veterinary Officer for Masvingo District, but serving as the Provincial Veterinary Director who is away on some duty. I hope that this workshop is going to help us as the Director of Veterinary Services in Skills Audit Management of staff.
Good morning, everybody. Marcus Tatarana was my name. Provincial Coordinator, Public Service Commission. Yes, I look forward to getting an understanding of the mandate of the ministry and how we are going to supervise with the other departments that have more or less the same, can I say, mandates, or that have been paid of such mandates. You establish
My expectation is that we should zero in on the attitude aspect, given the backdrop that we do have in the province institutions that do cater for knowledge and skills development. Now my question is attitude. What are we going to do with the attitude, especially with regards to safe and sound? Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fortune Namai, District Development Officer from the Ministry of Women Affairs, Community, Small India Enterprise Development. I'm standing in for our provincial head, who is away on some other duties. I expect to have a deeper understanding of how the ministry is going to help us, especially with the extension workers in the wards.
Good morning, all. My name is Machisa Nehemiah, acting provincial coordinator of the Mayor's Commission. This workshop is very important to us as a commission, as we identify the skills gap, which we will in turn close so that every citizen will enjoy the human rights and
was from Ministry of Transport, Resources Officer. I've come to understand also about the skills audits. We also give our own critical problems with these skills. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Mohamed from the Secretary for Public Affairs and Information as a Director of Human Resources. My expectation on this workshop would like also to learn how the skills mix within the provinces will actually help us as we achieve our provincial economic development plan for the province.
Good morning. I am Mohamed Yufa, the acting provincial information officer. I can simply say you have come at the right time.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rose Very Good to know with the Ministry of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services. My expectations from this meeting is a province that houses a number of tourist destinations. I wanted to find out how we can harness the diversity skills solution of this province makes noise like Victoria Falls in terms of attracting more tourism revenue. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Vincent Mwana from Report in online newspaper Masvingo. My expectation is to learn more about the new programs that will improve the skills in national province.
Thank you. Morning all. My name is Chipanda, featuring the Executive Director at Unified Finance and Human Resources, Local Government Public Works. My expectation is to know about the mandate of the Skills Ministry. Thank you.
Good morning all. I'm from Ministry of Industry and Commerce. My expectation from this workshop is that it is going to provide skills to us and also the rest civil workers in the private sector and other people, entrepreneurs and other people, so that we can take resources which are available in the country, so that we can validate, produce the products for local consumption and also for supplying regional, which is now regional, continental, which is after continental area in the world. So this workshop is coming at the right time. I think we are going to benefit from it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Teresa Chukwuza, Provincial Services Administration.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Kajana Chikula from Grace Baba University. My expectation is that I hope we will all employ each other well at the end of this workshop in terms of the roles that we are playing and get united towards achieving the provincial plan. Good morning, everyone. My name is Masvingo from the My expectation today is to understand the role of the ministry so that I can play my part in the participation to the development.
Thank you so much. I think we have the people that you wanted.
I just want to take this opportunity to commend members from the Enterprise Code Academia for coming. These are the
producers of this so much soft skills to their consumers. So, ladies and gentlemen, we like you. Let's work this journey together. We like your contributions. At each and every forum, we'll make sure you are there so that you make your own contributions, even research papers, so that we are guided accordingly. Otherwise, and everybody else, we are here for really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As we need to make noises, Masvingo province, like Victoria Falls. And do you know Victoria Falls is under-marketed? They are not really making noise. And we really want to see the noise amplified. And we are learning that resources plus skills is equals to development. And that's the formula that we want to see in Masvingo province. The issue of attitude. The Ministry of Skills Audit is working on a nationwide mindset reorientation campaign, concept not. And we work with the learning institutions that are here. We also support that initiative. How do we advance a nationwide mindset reorientation campaign? Most people don't love being Zimbabweans. If you check on social media, people don't like anything Zimbabwe, and we really need to change that narrative. At this moment in time, I'll leave the floor to the Director in the Ministry of Skills Audit and Development, Mr. Chewe, to run us through the roles and mandates of the ministry.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chimepekwe. You have been doing a wonderful job from day one. And you want, as a ministry, want to acknowledge the work that you are doing for us. Represented by Dr. Fazwakawamba today, the host minister, and also the minister from my ministry in absentia, Honorable Professor Masvingo, who I believe is going to join us that the work has to be done. So I'm representing here. She's the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Skills Audit and Development. I also want to recognize all the important people who have come for this workshop. Principals, vice principals, vice chancellors from all universities, polytechnic colleges, teachers colleges, all training institutions in the province. We thank you very much for coming to claim us for this workshop. Actually, your presence makes this event a success. It has to happen because you are here. I also want to recognize the members of the Fourth Estate, the media who are here, ZBC, I know you are here. You are also important to us as a ministry because you help us to disseminate the information, to disseminate the knowledge, and to publicize whatever what we will be doing as a ministry. So I want to thank you very, very much. I know there are senior government officials from various ministries, departments, and agencies who have also come for this important workshop. I've been listening to introduction. Human capital is the engine of economic development and social transformation. It is the human resource of any nation rather than its physical capital and material resources, which ultimately determine the character and pace of its economic and social transformation or development. This is what I emphasized at the beginning, that skills are at the core of our development, both in our provinces and at national plan, especially in the spirit of decentralization and evolution. What is our our vision and mission as the Ministry of Skills Audit and Development. Our vision is to have a skilled population that is capable of transforming the country and communities to create an empowered and prosperous nation in our quest to attain Vision 2030. Then our mission is to transform the skills development ecosystem to stimulate sustained economic growth, poverty reduction, and improve living standards for all Zimbabweans. That's our primary focus. We want to transform the skills landscape, the ecosystem, so that all the skills that are produced by our higher and tertiary institutions, they are absorbed in the market. They are absorbed in the manufacturing sector. They are absorbed in the agricultural sector, in the leather value chain sectors. So that's our mission as Ministry of Skills Audit and Development. Then let me proceed to the mandate of our ministry. Number one is to identify and develop the best skills and competencies that will result in socio-economic transformation of the country. That I've mentioned and I've talked about it. We also endeavor to come up with policies and programs that will enable Zimbabwe to adapt and benefit from the fourth and the fifth industrial revolution. We need to come up with policies that will address three things. Number one, the current skills shortages or skills gaps. Number two, the outlook of the skills that we would require in the future. What are those skills that we would require in the future, even beyond 2030? So we are primarily looking at coming up with those policies and programs that will enable us to fit and adapt into the fourth and fifth industrial revolution. Now, number three, to focus the scholarship programs on critical skills that the country needs. As a ministry, we want to get to a position where we don't take each and every scholarship that comes our way, but our scholarships should be guided by the skills that we really require as a ministry, as a country. Our scholarship program should be informed by our demand needs for the skills. Right? There will be two things. It's either we inform those who want to give us scholarships that we require these scholarships so that we cover the gaps A, B, C, D, H. Or we can have the expatriates coming to Zimbabwe to give us those skills. So we have to drift from an era where we take everything as long as it's a scholarship. But begin to customize the scholarships to those skills that we require. Then let me go to the last point of our mandate, to collaborate with education ministries to ensure the provision of skills that promote entrepreneurship, psychomotor skills, skills that relate to industry and social economic development. I think that was my starting point. That we are now in an era where we don't need to train for the sake of training, where we don't need to check out graduates and diplomas, but our skills training should be informed by what is coming out from the capital office, what is coming out from agricultural sector or mining sector. The very moment we begin to ask what are those skills that we need to develop our mining sector to become a $12 billion economy, then we begin to identify the request, the critical skills that we need to develop those sectors. So this is one of our mandates as a Ministry of Skills Audit and Development. Now let me proceed and look at what our ministry overall functions. Number one, to align the